Hi coaches, this is your getting started video. Basically what you're going to do is as you come onto the JUCOlink.com, you'll see the baseball emblem here. Click that. That'll now take you to the JUCOlink baseball site. Then what you're going to want to do is go Cal JUCO Coaches, create your account. Click on that, and here will come a variety of fields that needs to be filled out. So obviously fill everything out. If you have a school logo that you already have saved, you can go ahead and browse that, pick up on that. If you don't, we can put one in later, no big deal. Fill out all fields completely, please. Baseball office location, office phone and mobile phone. This is important so the recruiters can get a hold of you when necessary. This will be your on-field practice days, the days that you're going to be practicing consistently on your baseball field. That's just what you want to do. So if it's just Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's like, let's say from whatever time to whatever time, just click those times like that. And this is your start time and your end time. Best day to meet you on campus because of your fall class load. Go ahead and put that as well as the time, and then best time to call as well. Then after that, make sure you click this. This is your authorizing us to share the information, and then you hit Save Profile. This button right here is when you're going to be able to add your games and scrimmages to the site. We can come back later and I'll show you how to do that. So after you hit submit, you'll come to this page in which now you use your email address and the password you just created. Click login, and now it'll take you to your dashboard. Your dashboard is where you will work on all your sophomores and or freshmen that are on your team that upload their information. But here's an account overview video which is very similar to what I'm going to go over today. If you want to add other coaches to the site, you'll click add additional logons to your coach account. And then you can go ahead and put their email address, a password for them, and then you can assign that to them, and then you can let them know. Then they will be able to access the site and do edits as if you don't want to deal with it, if you want to have an assistant coach do it. If you want a printout of your on-field practice dates, you can click this button and it will go to your on-field practice dates. Or you can just go back if that's not important. Print player list. So as your players come in, maybe a coach comes in and you want to provide a list for them, you'll be able to print that or click that button there and print it. It'll have all their pictures, their bios, and all the basic information necessary for them to recruit them as well. It's a really nice feature for us coaches. To help your view, if you want to shrink this down a little bit, you can always go up here into this right-hand corner, and you can zoom this up or down. I have it at 75%, which is a pretty good number. If it's at 100, it'll be a little too big. This is the goal of the dashboard and us as a coach is to get a perfect bio. And this is a perfect bio right here. When you click this little screen here, it'll have the athlete's picture in there. It'll have his highlights. It'll have his transcripts, and you can also print. It'll have all their critical information. If they're a pitcher, it'll have their pitchers. If they're a catcher, it'll have their catcher. It'll have their 60-yard, home first to base, to first base. It'll have all their contact information and also their social media such as Twitter and also Instagram. This is the same view that the university coaches will see. So if they want to see a transcript on this guy here, on Murphy, they'll be able to print that. There's the transcript right there. Then they can go back. Oh, sorry. And they can go back if they want to click highlights. They can click that right there. It'll now go to his YouTube highlights, and then they can check out those highlights. But you'll see even in this bio there are some incomplete fields, such as if he's a pitcher, his pitching velocities, catcher stats, his 60-yard times, all that stuff is not there. So that is our job as coaches, that's what these red fields are for. And I'm going to kind of give you, this is a player select. This will let you, if you don't want the player to be seen in the national database, just click hidden. But if you want it to be seen, leave it at visible. Select rank, and what you want to do is rank them as a 1, 2, and 3. We may take draftable out. So 1's obviously being a top athlete, a 2's being a very good athlete, and a 3 just wasn't much of a great player for you, but there might be a home for him at the next level. Eligibility, this is speaking in college language, 2 for 2, 3 for 2, 424, Division II only. On this transcript area right here, if you see view right next to them, your athlete already uploaded their transcript. This one right underneath here does not have view. So if you have the availability to go ahead and upload his transcripts, that would be very helpful. You can just click on that button and you can upload them from your side. Need to have a highlight for each kid, so either parents or someone hopefully can build a highlight, and then they can copy and paste it in here. Positions, they have already put their position in, but you might want to change it. And then a few more fields here. Notes, so you want to put some notes on this young man, you can put it there. If he bats right, left, or switch. Here's the 60-yard time. Here's also home to first base. The catcher stats, just pick whichever one is most relevant for the catcher, and then the pitching velocities right here, and then pitches. This is really if he throws a curveball, fastball, what's his pitch sequence is going to be what this pitch is. You'll just kind of write that in. Very important piece of information. You can only edit one player at a time. So as you go through and you edit and you put their rank and their eligibility and you put great player and you put all the information in, after the end of that player you have to go to that specific player, hit save, and the site will save that individual player. What you don't want to do is do multiple edits and then hit save. It will only save one player at a time. Now after I made those edits for Murphy, if you look in here, now in his profile, it's all up to date. He's got his eligibility is 3 for 2. It shows that he is a qualifier. It shows his 60-yard time, his home to first base, and has all of his other information as well. So now we have a complete bio, so when a college recruiter wants to look at Murphy, likes him, he has all the information necessary to offer a scholarship to him. As a little side note, these are a code for you. Let's say if there's a red letter in here, that means his photo's not uploaded, but he did put his transcript and he did put his highlight. So you can see right here with Murphy, there's nothing in this area, therefore he's done all three things. It's a complete bio. Now you as a coach just need to go in and fill in all these red fields, and then he'll have a complete bio for the national coaches. So this is just kind of a little indicator to see if your guys are getting everything done, and if they're not, then you can kind of talk to them and make sure they do get it done. When you do know your scrimmage dates, you can go back to this button, which is account settings, and then you'll scroll down here to add games and scrimmages. At this area you're able to put the date, the event name, the game time, the home batting practice time, the visitor batting practice time, and also you can label the pitchers that are going to be pitching for you at that time. After you're done with that, you just hit add schedule, and it will then upload that so that the college recruiters can all see what your game time is and which pitchers are pitching for that particular game. And if you want to get back to your main dashboard, just hit come up here where your name is, hit my account, and you come back to your dashboard. For complete bio and for the kid to actually get recruited, like we were talking about earlier, the most important thing is that they have transcripts in the system and that they have the highlights, and it's always a nice feature to have their picture. If they have those three things along with your edited information, coach, you're going to have a great quality opportunity to get these guys out to the next level. So that's the tutorial or an overview of your dashboard. Thank you very much.